Hey ladies, this is me, Tracy. I don't know if you all are familiar with that song for the old TV show Welcome Back, Kotter, but it was like, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm saying that to myself, y'all. I hope you all know that I have been on my 40-day journey, semi-sabbatical as much as possible with the Lord for the past 40 days. It actually Tuesday was my day 40. And yeah, I took time off from this group, which was huge. But I am so thankful. And I want to first start off this video by thank you to the sisters who have been posting in the group while I was away and while I was off. I thank you with all of my heart for each post. I thank you for each prayer. I thank you for cards and support and gifts and prayers, as I so needed to pull away and be with God. And as He called me, I'm so thankful for my yes. So I'm just going to give a little recap, because I did a video at the end of April as I was beginning my time off. And I shared with you all 6-ish things that I was focusing on during my time away with the Lord. So the first thing I was focusing on, what I really needed was to be closer to God. And that's not to say that I wasn't close. I know I'm close to God, but I wanted to be even closer to Him. The second thing I was focusing on is I wanted to be stronger in my spirit. There were things that had gone on in my life, including, my husband's illness and me being a caregiver and just dealing with disappointments and heartbreak and different things. I needed my spirit to be stronger. The third thing is I wanted to be guided by God. And like every single area of my life, y'all, He did that, like blew my mind beyond measure. I am so guided. And there's so much of the guidance that I receive from God involves you, my sisters. And I'm excited about the way He is leading us and where He is taking us. And then I prayed and wanted to have a restoration of my soul. My soul was weary. My soul was tired. My soul had been weakened. My soul needed Jesus. My soul is restored. And I'm so grateful for God's healing and restoration. I prayed and I focused on for these 40 days for the healing of my heart. Besides heart wounds and so much that had been taken out of me, I just needed God to heal me. I stand before you today, my sisters, a healed sister, a healed woman, and I'm so grateful. And as God continues to heal me, I'm just grateful that God is the God that we can go to, and He doesn't care about judges about when the reason we come to Him or the ways that we come to Him. God knew my soul was weary. God knew I was tired. God knew I was discouraged. God knew I was hurt and broken. God knew all of that. And He was saying, Tracy, come to me and I will give you rest and healing and strength as you come closer to me. And that's what He did, y'all. And then I just needed some Tracy time. All of my time wasn't praying. I wasn't 24/7. Oh, Lord, praying. Oh, yeah, I spent ultimate to the utmost time in God's presence, like as much as possible. Even when I was home, I'm in my room praying or just being with God, doing things that strengthened me and brought me closer to God. And then there was that Tracy time, doing things that I love, things that I enjoy, things that pour into me. And it has been wonderful. And I want you all to know I have absolutely zero, capital zero regrets about pulling away to be with God, pulling away to pour out to God, pouring away to allow God to pour into me, pouring out to hear God, pouring out to see God, pouring out to see what God wants me to do. Even pulling away from things, even, pulling away from this group, pulling away even sometimes from attending church service, pulling away and allowing God to pour into me. Zero regrets. My only regret is the 40 days is over, but I'm so thankful that just because the 40 days is over does not mean that what God has done for me will end, or the routines and I can still be with God as much as possible. So it ain't over, and I have no regrets. So that's where I am, y'all. I just wanted to thank you all, wanted to update you all, and encourage you all. I have had so many questions, inboxes, from ladies, pastors' wives, first ladies, questions about how did you do that? What did you do? What did that look like to you? Even questions from other ministries, even invitations that I received during my time off said, will you come speak? And I'm like, I can't speak right now. I'm on sabbatical. And that turned into, whoa. I admire your boundaries and I respect your boundaries. Can you talk to us about that at another time? So the questions that I have received about how I did it, what I did, what God did. So yeah, I will be sharing about that. And maybe we as sisters, can encourage and strengthen one another. No, it might not be 40 days. And, everybody does things differently because God created us in unique ways. But if we could support one another, as to the things that God wants us to do, to rest, to be with Him, what to pull away from, who to pull away from. I'll be honored to share that. So you all be looking at about different ways that I'll be sharing, and hopefully we can share with one another. But that's all I got. I'm back. I'm good. I'm really good. And I am anticipating what God has for us. Just as God spoke to Moses as he approached Mount Sinai for 40 days, as God spoke to Elijah as he spent 40 days away with God, and as God led Jesus into the wilderness for 40 days, each of them received. Each of them were changed. And y'all, I have received so much from God. And I am changed in so many ways. And I am healed in the deepest depths of my soul, even involving reconciliation of relationships. And even if a relationship wasn't reconciled, God leading me to share my heart with people and just trust Him to handle it. But then that means I no longer have to carry the burden of what happened because I have released it. Oh, y'all, yeah, there's been so much. So I'll be sharing and will be sharing. And I'm excited even for the things that are going on behind the scenes. Y'all, let's go. Let's get ready. Let's soar. Let's win. Let's run. Be encouraged as you be and do what God has called you to be and do. He loves you so much. And I love you too. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. Amazing support and encouragement. I send you nothing but love. Bye-bye.